Today we're working on this Wheelhorse 520H. Picked this up with some other tractors. This is the most complete one out of the lot I picked up, so we're working on it first. It has a 20 horse Onan twin motor. This is the hydro, so it has hydro lift for the implements, which is cool. Also hydrostatic drive. I have not done anything to the tractor yet, except for just add some air to the tires to get it to roll a little easier. So first things first, it has a broken off fill for the hydro. So we're going to replace that. I ordered one already off of eBay. So here's this one, and you can see the threads are broken off inside. So let's get right into it. I'm going to pull off this rear bracket and let's see if we can extract that plastic plug. It's attached to the lines over here to the filter, so that might be a little harder to get out. Let's just see if we can work with it here and get that dipstick changed out. Alright, I got it moving. What I did is I basically took out a little slice of it just by hammering the screwdriver down and got it to move a little bit. See if we can get this piece twisted out now. Still pretty in there. Alright, the pieces are flying. We almost got her out. Keep working at it. There it goes. Alright. We finally got it out. Might have damaged the threads just a little bit when I was hammering the screwdriver through, but you can see on the sidewall there. But hopefully it seals up. I'm going to put the new one on right now. And I'm going to be very careful not to break it off because that was not fun. I was just fighting with that for like half an hour probably. Alright, we wrapped it with a little bit of tape. That'll help everything seal up. I don't think I can really get any of the little pieces that fell in, so I think I'm just going to try to flush them through, and then I'm going to change the filter after I get it running as well. Now we need to fill that up with some fluid, and we'll bolt this plate back down. Where the hell is that leaking? Well, unfortunately my gas tank is cracked, so I'm going to have to find a replacement one for that. In the meantime, I've taken off the hydraulic filter. That way I'll be able to add fluid a little bit easier, and once it starts coming out of there, I will put the filter back on and just top it off. Unfortunately, this pulley is totally shot. That's the idler pulley for the hydraulic belt, the drive belt. Hopefully we'll be able to start the motor tonight and see if it's worth putting any money into. Now that we know it's going to need a pulley, it's also going to need a gas tank. As you can see, it's cracked at the mounting hole. And the gas tank isn't cheap. Probably about 50 bucks used, if I'm lucky. And the pulley's going to be probably 20 bucks. So we'll see. If the motor starts right up and runs decent, we'll go ahead and get some parts for her. And as you can see, I don't know if you guys can hear that click, but that's our neutral safety switch. I don't know if you can hear that click as well, but that's for the parking brake. As far as our seat switch, that's our gas tank, fuel sender. It looks like they've actually taped a bolt to this switch, so it should start up this way. As far as other switches, the last one we have is our PTO switch, which is located inside the tractor. And as you can see, there's two switches there. Without the pulley, there shouldn't be any pressure on the hydraulic drive. So let's get a battery in this thing and see what happens. Whoa, don't do that. Everything is in neutral, it should crank over. Nothing. We have some sketchy wiring. For some reason there's a fuse that's been installed. It's not any good. That looks fine. Okay, so I know why. You see here, there's power going down to the starter, but there's nothing taking that power to the actual tractor. So if I had to guess, it's probably this wire. Okay. No sparky, that's always good. This is also disconnected too. I think this is the starter wire. Let's get that plugged in. It's the only wire around here, so that's the only thing I could think it would go to. Just have that loosely on there. Let's see if we have any lights on the dash now. Oh, look at that. Alright, so oil pressure, parking brake. All sensors are active. So the parking brake is staying on. Maybe that's okay. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Oh. Okay, it cranks. Well, it tries to crank. I think now we have a voltage issue. So let's attach that wire on there fully. That could be the cause of our issue. Nope. Now we have the charger hooked up. Let's see if this cranks it over now. Oh yeah, it does. Okay. cranks over. Let's get the gas tank in here and see if it works. We got our gas tank hooked up. It might take a sec. I might actually pop off the air filter and see if it needs a little bit of starting fluid. That way we don't kill our starter. So let's get that pulled off. Battery's still charging. Let's give it another try. Oh, alright. So we have spark. Probably going to take a while for gas to get up here. Let's give that another go. She wants to go. Okay. I don't know. Let's see if we're pumping any fluid. Pumping. Alright, let's put that back on. Alright. So, we're now pumping up. Hopefully this next time it actually starts. Nice, it fired right up. I think we have a mouse nest burning off on the inside of the motor. That smells absolutely terrible. So we'll definitely, actually we'll probably do that right now, is just blow that out with the air gun. That way we can keep that from smoking so bad. But wow, it fires right up, revs up all the way, choke was fully off, and even idled down. Because it ran well, I think it deserves a new tank. So let's try to find one And since I know it runs now, I'll put the air filter back on, button all that up,